Here with Ellis Coleman, Illinois native, Jimmy Chase, Illinois native. Both of you guys fairly young out here, resident athletes at the training center, heading into the U.S. Open. First of all, Ellis, coming off 66, solid event this weekend. Even had some fun in freestyle.
Yeah.
So what are your expectations heading into the Open in the FILA Juniors?
I have high expectations for myself. I feel like I do pretty well at the weight. I need to work on my defense a little bit more at a heavier weight because the guys are bigger and they're harder to turn. And it's harder for me to defend because they're stronger, but I've been working on it this week and I've been grinding it out, so I think I'll do pretty well at the national tournament.
So the experiment down at 60 kilos, just you said, nah, let's just concentrate, get bigger?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you were kind of in the same boat. You made 55 for the Olympic trials, and we're pretty much making 125 when you're wrestling at Binghamton, but now 60 seems to be where you're going to be, 132 and change. So how is the lack of a weight cut helping you guys, well, especially you?
Really helps training because you can just focus on what you need to do to wrestling. Like normally 8 days out of nationals, I'm sauning every day, maybe not going to the optional practices, stuff like that. I'm just cutting, just focusing on losing my weight. Now I can focus on the stuff I really need to wrestle and like improve my technique.
I agree with that too as well. Like you're not sucking down, you're not like worried about your weight the whole time, and you can get the technique that you can get in. I feel great though. Like every practice that I go to and like every tournament that I go to, I feel great right off the bat because I'm not cutting weight. And I got a history of cutting weight and choking in matches because I cut weight because I get tired, and I don't want it to happen again.
A history of that, you say?
Yeah.
That's not something you want to revisit again, is it?
Nah.
Now, you two both being from Illinois, is a little bit of a camaraderie there. You guys were working out today, Ike and Momir giving you some pointers, obviously being younger guys and being in the developmental situation, but is it kind of sitting there going, man, I saw that kid growing up. Or, man, oh, look, it's Ellis.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we're real competitive with each other in the room. Like if we ever wrestle each other, we really try and not hurt each other, but we really go at it because it's just we're so used to it.
Get the best out of each other no matter what. I mean, we'll be friends after practice, but during the practice when we both try to grind it out and beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
In terms of the Illinois thing, both of you guys highly recruited in terms of folk style, collegiate wrestling. Jimmy, you went that route for a short time. Why'd you come to the OTC?
I realized folk style might not be for me, and just the weight cut and just made me. I wasn't feeling like it was the best thing for my wrestling career at that point. So,
Ellis, you started out at Northern before coming out here. What's it been like here? Training situation, obviously, for younger guys and even the women's athletes included, it's sometimes an adjustment. A lot of freedom. You're not really in a college atmosphere. How have you been, basically trying to deal with that? Having to grow up quick.
I actually like it better than Northern. I mean, Northern was good. I mean, it was a college atmosphere, but here it's less distractions out here. I mean, you're here at the Olympic Training Center, and you know what you're here for. You got to go, and there aren't any college parties or anything like that, or anything to do like that. But there are extracurricular activities and stuff that they provide for you. But it's not many distractions. You can just go for what you want, just work for your goals. And then they got a lot of resources as well, like the recovery.
And media training, right?
Yeah, the recovery center. They got good training, just like a better facility all around.
better food, free massages.
The food is good. We actually get to use that at the Schultz and some Kit Carson stuff. So, in terms of college, Jimmy, we talked about where you went, but Ellis, you went straight Greco right away. What was the decision behind that?
Fargo, I did well at Fargo. I won it twice, got second once, and Greco's just always been like the most fun for me. I've always loved Greco. Like coming back from past in Illinois, like they make Greco fun. Like our state, like our coaches and all the guys out there, the alumni, they make Greco fun and make you want to do Greco. So like Greco's just a big thing in Illinois. It's a big style, and so I wanted to go forth and continue my career in that.
Jimmy, you're a little different. Greco seemed to be one of your favorites, but at folk style, you had a pretty good cradle. So you can't actually use that anymore.
Can't use that anymore. Can't use a lot of my moves anymore. Well, just cradle actually. I found that interview, by the way.
Yes, we interviewed Jimmy Chase when he was either a freshman or sophomore at the Clash.
Because my sister was still on the team.
Yes, because Caitlin interrupted it. Jimmy, no! But a little older, a little wiser, and you guys still very young. What's the experience been like? And as far as going into you guys are both wrestling Open and FILA Juniors, correct?
Yeah.
So are you guys going to be worn down? You going to be worried about that at all, or is it just extra matches?
FILA Juniors is a good. I don't want to like underestimate any of my opponents. I always have tough matches. Every year I have a couple national champs.
You've made a world team.
Yeah, I've made a couple of world teams. It's a really good warm up, and even if you don't do good, you can kind of like you can really you can even just look at your tape the night before seniors and be like, all right, I'm doing this wrong. I need to fix this. It's a really good pump up for seniors.
I haven't been a senior or FILA juniors. I'm just gonna go out there and wrestle and have fun. Though I'm looking forward to it.
What was the most fun match you had this past week at universities? I think it might be the one where you were down 5-0 and came back.
It was a freestyle match against Zach Clementi. I was down 5-0. And I came back and beat him 10-5 first period and 4-1 second period.
So you think some of those freestyle guys are taken aback by, whoa, what's this? It's a move. It's a wide open and freestyle that maybe the freestylers don't think about it?
No, you don't. And like the partner defense for freestyle and grapple guys is a big difference, like between their defense and our defense. They're really kind of like soft, not to down a freestyle, just a freestyle guy, but they don't focus on partner defense as much as we do.